Hi, I'm Annie Ruth,
And I'm Katie Culver.
and this is our digital story over female leadership in the 21st century church. The positions of women and men in leadership is a widely disputed topic within the Christian church, and a hot-button topic at that. In this video, we will seek to understand the different views of women's roles in church leadership and the effect that has on their experience within the church. There are two main perspectives on this issue. The first says that leadership positions within the church should only be held by men, and the second says that leadership positions can be occupied by any capable individual, regardless of gender. In this project, we will be presenting the views of several women who are involved in their churches. We will reference one study as well as discuss our own personal beliefs and those of a prominent woman in the church that we attend here regarding women's leadership roles in the church.
One study observed how women who belonged to a church where only men could hold leadership positions impacted the experience of women within that church. The women were asked about their experiences in their church environment and the tension between their desires to lead and their church's policies regarding who could occupy leadership roles. One woman, Dee, heard an elder at her church announce that Sunday school teachers were needed. She was excited about volunteering because she had taught in a public school and been looking for ways to contribute her time and energy to the church. The elder responded to her offer to teach by telling her that couples were the best models for children. As an unmarried woman, she was not permitted to teach without a man accompanying her. In Dee's words, "I was being told that I was not valuable because I wasn't married." This is an example of a woman who wanted to lead within a church's children's ministry, which is viewed as a less influential leadership position when it comes to major decision-making for the church. This leadership position is typically given a lot less weight compared to other majority male-dominated positions, such as deacons, elders, councils, or pastoral positions. And Dee wasn't even given the opportunity to lead in this ministry solely because she was an unmarried woman. Some churches have taken this approach to teaching and leadership roles and believe that women cannot be in any amount of leadership positions, even in a volunteer teaching position for a children's ministry. Other churches, much like Annie's home church, encourage women to lead independently in this role because they feel that both women and men have equal capability of teaching and leading well.
From my own experience growing up in a church in Dallas, my family attended a church governed by a council that included both women and men, and it's currently headed by a woman. Since I attended this church since I was born, I never questioned the ability of women to lead within a church. When I was in middle school, our pastor gave a message where he, on behalf of our entire church body, gave a definite stance and stated that women were qualified to lead in pastoral and council positions within our church. Afterward, the population of our church quickly decreased to be at most 2/3 of the size that it was prior to that message. This was the first time I saw how divisive this debate could be within the church. They currently have 2 pastoral positions occupied by women, but our executive pastoral positions have always been occupied by men. Katie and I now attend a church, Faith Bible, where we met Casey Van Norman.
At a recent church retreat, Casey taught a room full of male and female college students. Casey is a self-proclaimed cowboy wife and mama, but she is professionally known as a Bible teacher, public speaker, and a founder of a non-profit organization in the Bryan College Station area that serves homeless single mothers and their children. After Casey taught, I asked her about her views on women teaching and leading in prominent roles in the church. As a known leader and teacher at our church and in College Station, she said that she is very comfortable and knows that she is absolutely capable of teaching and leading men and women, but also chooses to respect our church's position on women not serving as deacons, elders, or as pastors. Casey also told me that she remains an active member at our church, Faith Bible, because she loves the community of people that she is able to learn from and serve with. The people are more important to Casey than the position the church takes on women in leadership roles.
This is not to say that we believe that Faith Bible has undermined women or does not value them. In fact, our head pastor has given multiple sermons on the inherent value of women in the church. Our church and the global church would not be able to run without women. This is Katie's and my shared perception of Faith Bible that we believe other women at Faith Bible also share. We also feel the need to communicate that different views of women's roles in church leadership varies across denominations, but also church by church within those denominations and individuals within those churches. Personally, we also understand that every church seeks to govern and make decisions that are as close to God's design for the church as given in Scripture, even in their views of women's roles in church leadership. Because of the varying interpretations of Scripture, the way this design is implemented varies across churches. This is based off of our own observations and experiences within our churches, and we understand that there will be disagreements with what we have presented here. Ultimately, we believe that the healthiest church communities make intentional effort to respect, honor, support, and celebrate women, which we believe can be achieved whether women are given explicit leadership titles or not. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise at the city gate. Proverbs 31:31. And scene.